done with these is par cook them. So these are just half cooked. I'm just going to dice these up into small pieces. I've got in here a beautiful selection of asparagus. We've got peas to go with it as well, some lettuce. It's entirely up to you what you put with it. And what I'm going to do is just prepare all the ingredients, because it's actually quite quick and quite simple to cook, which goes for our asparagus. Now, when asparagus is in season, there's no need to snap it. That old tip of breaking the asparagus is a complete load of rubbish, because this bit is perfectly edible to eat. So what I would do is basically see where the asparagus starts to change colour. You've got the purple bit and the green bit, and then just cut it from there. And that's the bit that you want to use. So I'm just basically going to chop this up. Some of the asparagus I'll just chop down into smaller pieces, and then I'm going to use some of the little asparagus into spears like that. And then with the rest of it, I've got some wonderful peas. Now these are fantastic from Norfolk. Fresh garden peas, break them open. I've got some great samphire as well. We've got some beautiful crumb of crab. I've got this little bit of lettuce. Now with lettuce, you can cook with lettuce, but particularly the little gem lettuce is perfect for this. I've got some capers here and some gherkins, and this is where we have this sort of tartar sauce element from it, because the sauce is made out of capers, gherkins, mayonnaise, cream and fish stock. It's really simple to cook. So we've got a pot pan on here. I'm going to get a little knob of butter. That's going to go in our pan, and pop the fish straight in. Now this is some beautiful cod that's been skinned. You can use a nice little bit of haddock for this, which would be lovely. A little bit of salt and pepper, and just pan fry this in a touch of butter. Now at the same time, we can get our garnish on this in this other pan. Take your potatoes, throw that in, pop the samphire in, and the asparagus. Now with this, we're going to cook it all the way through, so you can see the bit that's had the skin on it. A bit of salt and pepper, treat it quite gently. We give both of these dishes about a couple of minutes. Now when your fish is ready, we can just literally just turn this over. The key to cooking cod, really, particularly cod like this, is simply, so just take it off the heat now and leave it to one side. We're just going to allow that just to sit there nicely. In between time, we can make our sauce. It's quite simple. We just use a bit of fish stock and some double cream. And this starts to come together as a simple little sauce. In we go with the gherkins, and they're going to go into our pan, together with the capers. Now, these are small capers, so these can be just thrown straight in as well. And they're going to put the lettuce in and the peas into this. And cooking with lettuce is really, really fantastic. The French do it a lot, and it's fabulous. In we go with the peas as well, fresh peas. And just to bring this all together, we use some mayonnaise. Now, you've got to use fresh mayonnaise for this. It's no good using the bought-in mayonnaise. And you bring all this lot together, and it creates a wonderful sauce. We can slacken this down with a little bit of stock, just a touch, and then just a squeeze of lemon juice over the top. Bit of salt and pepper. And then all you've got to do now is plate it, really. Grab out a plate. You've got your nice potatoes and asparagus with this wonderful little bit of samphire. Just looks good enough to eat as it is, doesn't it, really, that? Then finally, just in this wonderful little simple sauce, I'm going to get some chroma crab. Now, you can't come to this neck of the woods without tasting this great, famous chroma crab. We just put a little bit in our sauce at the last minute. And pop this with our peas and our lettuce. Such a simple little dish, this. But it tastes amazing. And then grabbing your nice little bit of fish, we can sit that on the top. See, what I love about dishes like this, it says everything about the area. Amazing selection of veg.